Hi everybody. In this video, I'm going to review how to submit a cloud link to the Blackboard Ultra submission portal. I'm going to begin as I usually do from my MS Office Outlook, which is my email. I'm going to give y'all about, 10 seconds to get there, which you should be able to do while I'm talking and telling you you've got 10 seconds to get to your email. From your email, you want to go to your OneDrive. And your OneDrive, remember, is this cloud app. If you don't have it on the left side of your screen, simply go to your app launcher and select that. Now you're going to get a pop-up box and your OneDrive app is right there. It doesn't matter which one of those you select, they should take you to this page. From here, you want to go to your files, and that should be on the left-hand side of your screen. Now, when I open this up, you all are going to see a lot of folders because my file section is pretty neat. You may or may not have one. It depends on whether or not you created one when I showed you how to do so in class. So here we're in my files, and for purposes of this, in the event you did not create a folder, I have a separate document down here. So you may just have your document hanging out like this, which is perfectly okay. You're going to go ahead and open that document up, even though you could share from this page, but I don't want you to share from this place. So go ahead and open up the document. From here, you're going to select the Share tab over on the right-hand side. Ignore this. This is me sharing my screen with you. So go ahead and select Share, and below that, select Share again. And you'll get a pop-up box that tells you you're getting ready to share the document. The cursor defaults to the top rectangle. Do not type my name in that and then hit send, because I will get an email with your document link and I will not grade your work. What you want to do is change the link settings for sharing the document. And you do that down here with your link settings. Now, if you hover over copy link, you will see that the default today, because MS Office changes this around sometimes, is people you specify can view. You don't want that. Go ahead and open the link settings. From here, you want to select anybody or anyone or somebody in your institution. So one of the top two. Do not select only people with existing access. Do not keep the default. You want anyone or people in your institution. For this, I'm going to select anyone. Now I have to come down and say that anyone with the link can edit. So you're going to deselect can view and select can edit. Now you have to tell MS Office, please apply the changes. And you're going to get the same pop-up box from before. And if you hover over copy link, you can confirm that you've done the correct thing. Anyone with the link can edit. So go ahead and copy the link. From here, you're going to go into your course. So just go ahead and go to Blackboard and do that. And again, the time I'm talking will give you some time to get there. You can also pause the recording to get there. So go ahead and select the course. And once you do, you're going to need to get to the submission portal for writing assignments. What you're going to do is scroll past the course content folders until you get to that portal. And remember, everything after the content folders is in alphabetical order. This is the table of contents in Blackboard Ultra. It takes a minute sometimes for the content to load, but you'll get there eventually. So, when you're at writing assignments, you want to select the drop down and you want to select the correct assignment portal. I do want to model for you what it looks like when you can no longer submit an assignment. So the assignment date for this first assignment is past or has passed. Go ahead and watch as I open this up, and you'll see that I don't allow late submissions for work, and you will not be able to have a second attempt. So you want to make sure that you post your work before it's due. So give me a minute. I'm going to get out of that. And I'm going to open up an assignment portal where the due date is still live. So this is what this looks like from my point of view. The due date is here, the category, the grading, the number of attempts. I'm going to switch from this to student view so you can see what this should look like. The process is the same. You log into Blackboard Ultra, you scroll down past the content folders, and you'll see you've got the same folder I have. I'm just going to go ahead as I did and open it up. So we're going to open up, as I said, an assignment that is still live. And you'll notice that for you all of the assignment information opens up on the right, but you don't see the same stuff that I see, which makes sense. You do, however, have the information that you cannot submit the work after the due date, and you cannot make a new submission attempt after the due date, and you only have one attempt. You also are told the point value. For you, you have to come down here and select View Instructions. And when you do, you have sort of a pop-up box, and on the right-hand side, the same information about the assignment. Here, you've got all of the instructions for the assignment. You generally will have, or you almost always will have, the rubric for the assignment, and then other stuff that you may need to complete it. As you scroll down, you will see there is a submission box. This is where you're going to paste the link you've just created. Place your cursor into the box, and you can use Control V, or you can right click, I believe, and paste your document. When you do, you should get this link, and the actual link, icon should turn pink to tell you that you've actually submitted a link. Now, if you submit this and you get that URL with HTTP, don't panic. It's the same thing. Sometimes students don't get the actual name of the document. Don't overthink it. From here, you can save and close this and come back to it later to submit. But I am going to strongly suggest that you make sure you submit your work by the due date. When you submit it, you're going to get a box saying, are you sure you want to do this? You're going to say yes. And then you're going to get a pop-up box telling you the submission was successful, the course number, the assessment, the submission date, and a confirmation number. You will also receive this information in your email. If you want to, you can download this and save it as a document as well. So you have any number of ways to keep the confirmation that your document was submitted. Now, in my class, there's no reason you should not have your work submitted by the due date because we do this in class. The same exact process I just went through in this video, we go through in class for nearly every assignment. If you decide not to do this when I go over it in class and give you time to submit it, then you need to make sure you do not miss the submission deadline. Your computer crashing, your computer breaking, you're leaving the computer at a friend's house, the internet going out, whatever reason you decide to give me is not going to be a reason for this not to be correctly submitted. If you have questions or you're not sure how to submit this, see me during my office hours or request an appointment.